Hello everyone, I'm Clark. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce an incredible photographer, Chris Burkard. Let's move on. Chris Burkard is a famous adventure and outdoor photographer. Born in 1968 in California, USA, he is well known for capturing the beauty of nature and the connection between humans and the natural world. Burkett started his career in his early 20s, inspired by his love of exploring beaches, surfing, and outdoor activities. Growing up along the California coast, Burkett was surrounded by oceans, mountains, and deserts, which shaped his artistic style. As a teenager, he enjoyed exploring remote places with his friends, and this passion turned into a career. He often travels to cold and remote regions like Iceland, Norway, and Arctic to photograph people surfing, hiking, and adventuring in extreme conditions. Burke's work is not just about capturing stunning landscapes. It's about telling stories and showing the connection between humans and nature. He aims to inspire people to explore and protect the planet through his photos. Chris Burke's photography style is unique and easily recognizable. Here are some key elements of his work. Burke uses natural light in his photos, especially during the golden hour and sunrise or sunset, to create soft and beautiful lighting. He often uses wide-angle lenses to capture the vastness of landscapes, such as glaciers, oceans, and mountains. His photos have clean and simple composition that focus on emotion and impact. Many of his photos show icy regions like Iceland's glacier, Norway's Urals, and the Arctic snowfields. He often includes people in his photos, showing them interacting with nature, such as surfers in freezing waters or hikers in snowy mountains. His photos highlight the spirit of adventure, encouraging people to step outside and embrace the unknown. Burkert travels to remote and harsh environments to capture his images. He relies on natural light and rarely uses artificial lighting or heavy editing, keeping his work authentic and true to nature. His photos have rich colors, often contrasting cold tones of ice with warm sunlight or other vibrant elements. Every photo tells a story of adventure, whether it's a surfer riding icy waves or a traveler exploring untouched wilderness. Chris Burkett started his career photographing surfers, but later expanded into border adventure photography. Over time, his work has become more focused on inspiring people to appreciate and protect nature. Now that we have learned about his style, let's look at five of his photos. Peaceful night with a sky full of stars reflected in a calm lake. The bright trees in the middle stand out and grab attention, while the dark mountains and their reflection make the photo feel balanced and calm. The long exposure brings out the tiny details of the stars, making the scene feel magical and timeless. The photo highlights the beauty of nature and makes you feel connected to the world. Looking at it gives a sense of quiet and peace, like time has stopped. This photo shows a tall cliff with waterfall flowing into the ocean, surrounded by dramatic clouds. The waterfall is in the middle of the picture and leads your eyes across the scene, while the cliffs and ocean in the background make the view feel huge and powerful. The natural light makes the rocks and water look real and detailed, with soft and natural colors. This photo captures wildness of nature and shows how strong and beautiful it can be. It makes you feel amazed and want to visit places like this. This photo shows waterfalls and green hills in the front with a unique mountain in the back. The water flowing over the rocks adds movement to the photo, while the mountain gives it balance and focus. The soft light makes the water look smooth and peaceful, while the hills and mountains look sharp and detailed. The photo shows how nature can be calm and full of life at the same time. It feels peaceful and makes you curious to explore such a beautiful place. This photo uses a big rock arc to frame the night sky and the Milky Way. The arc makes you look right at the stars, which shine brightly in the middle of the photo. The long exposure captures the light from the stars and makes the sky look clear and full of detail. The dark rocks in front of make the bright stars stand out even more. This photo shows how huge and amazing the universe is and makes you think about how small humans are. It feels inspiring and makes you want to learn more about the stars and space. This photo shows a quiet lake with a kayaker in the middle, surrounded by tall mountains and their reflections in the water. The kayaker adds a human touch to the big, peaceful, natural scene. The soft morning light makes the water and mountains look bright and calm. The photo shows how people can enjoy and connect with nature in a simple and peaceful way. It makes you feel calm and free, and it inspires you to spend time outdoors.
Inspired by him, I also took 5 photos based on his style at the Big Bend National Park. Let's see.
This photo of the Milky Way was inspired by Chris Burkard's love for night photography and his ability to capture the vastness of the universe. Like Burkard, I use long exposure to highlight the details of the stars and create a feeling of peace and wonder. His work showed me how to balance simplicity with scale, and I try to replicate that by focusing solely on the stars and leaving the foreground minimal. Chris Burker often uses leading lines in his photo to guide the viewer's eyes, and that inspired my shot of these winding rivers. The soft morning light reminded me of Burker's preference for natural lighting during the golden hour. His emphasis on quiet, untouched landscapes inspired me to focus on the serene flow of the river and the surrounding desert cliffs. This photo of the mountain ranges and open desert was directly influenced by Burke's way of framing expansive landscapes. He often layers different elements in his shots, creating depth and balance, which I try to achieve here by contrasting the sharp foreground with the distant mountains. His minimalist style encouraged me to keep the composition clean and focused. This image of the glowing cannon reflects Chris Barker's love for dramatic lighting and natural reflections. The golden sunlight hitting the rocky walls and reflecting in the water was inspired by his ability to find beauty in harsh, rugged landscapes. I focus on symmetry and warm tones, which are key elements in many of his canon photos. Pittsburgh often captures scenes where light and shadow play a significant role, and this photo of the cliffs and river reflects that influence. The sunburst effect and the glowing reflection in the water were inspired by his use of light and energy to calm landscapes. His ability to highlight textures and contrasts pushed me to focus on the detail of the cliffs and the smoothness of the river.
So this is all about Chris Burkard. If you like my introduction or my photos, please subscribe me. Thank you.